Welcome to Masterpiece Tarot. I'm Tala, and I'm also known as the Nerdy Healer. I'm going to go ahead and jump into a collective read. I would like to thank Spirit. So thank you, Spirit, for the messages that you're going to bring through. I would like to ask about the soulmate cycle and specifically divine masculine and divine feminine counterparts. So let's go ahead and get started. Thanks again, Spirit. What messages do you have for us? What messages do you have for the collective today, Spirit? Please and thank you. All right, Spirit. Masculines here on the left. We got a Six of Pentacles. Guys, I don't want to do a whole deck of them. We're going to start over with that and just make them upright. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's see here. Okay. Got a Two of Cups. This is in the past for the masculine. An Ace of Wands here. Okay, a creative spark here currently for masculine. And we have an Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's a sense of waiting here in the future, maybe even chaos. All right, and on the feminine side, we've got a Queen of Swords, a Ten of Swords, and an Ace of Swords. All swords. This might be an air sign feminine here. We've also got an ace on each side. Masculine's got the Ace of Wands. So a new passion. There could be some kind of breakthrough on the feminine side with those aces. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Clarify with these guys. All right, Spirit, help us understand the Two of Cups. This is somebody who in the past experienced true love. This masculine maybe was in some type of a connection, even a divine connection with the angel there. Okay. There's a Ten of Wands, a Two of Pentacles, and Lovers. Alrighty. There's something here very prominent about the twos. We've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups, but between the Lovers and the Two of Cups, we have someone who's juggling, a masculine, and a feminine who's feeling quite burdened with the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy load. I'm getting the feeling that this masculine moved towards a lover's situation. Yeah. You can see they are in the Garden of Eden. There's the apple. And in the current, we have the Ace of Wands. So maybe this masculine is taking a step towards a new passionate beginning. There might be a creative spark. People could be looking to have children, build a business, something like this. And I don't know if this is with the Two of Cups, with the Lovers, or just with somebody else altogether. It's hard to say. This is somebody who was juggling. Maybe they're still juggling. We have a King of Wands. Okay. looking at the new start. We have the Fool looking at the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Somebody might be leaping towards these energies. And the Queen of Cups. Water sign feminine. The Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Considering the position of this Fool in between the Queen of Cups. So we've got the Queen of Cups behind the Fool, as if she's in his past. This King of Wands is in the future. That could be him or somebody else. And they're all looking at a passionate new start. And that's in the current. All I can think is that this person here in this, doing this balancing, juggling these two different partnerships, and then we've got this energy here. This is completely different. There's no indication of a couple. There's more an indication of single people, you know, potential possibility. So, you know, I'm getting more feeling that this is somebody who may be single, who may be dating, who may be exploring options or looking for a new start with somebody who is attractive. Yeah. And then here we have Eight of Swords in the reverse. Waiting, chaos. This person could be losing momentum. There's a sense that, you know, maybe there was too much energy expended and there's a need for like some type of recovery. This person may not have planned well. You may need to slow down and try to get prepared. Yeah. Something I almost feel like whatever ended in the past has yet to be closed out. It still is open. Things haven't closed out, but they need to. Okay, they need to. And that's the only thing that's going to put an end to this chaos. And here we have a Two of Cups. Yeah, after they close out, this person can have that Two of Cups. So this could be a reunion with one of these couples in the past, or it could be a completely new person. Maybe somebody they're more aligned with. Yeah, and that's the truth. All right. This person's having a new perspective here. This person is having some clarity, this masculine. All right, Spirit, tell us about feminine here. What can you tell us about this Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords, a Three of Cups, a Six of Cups, and a Four of Cups. Okay. These are counterparts. That's what we asked for. So let's see. We have a Queen of Swords. So this is an air sign feminine. I am getting that this is a Queen of Swords who's focused on her independence. She's looking at these different connections and relationships. And she's, you know, trying to discern. Yeah, she's trying to discern what can stay and what needs to go. Because we see there's a sense of holding back. Somebody may feel like there's not enough room in their life at this time. There's a need to protect something. And, you know, I don't know if this is a family, a social group. Maybe that's what they need to protect. Maybe they need to protect a soulmate or their own soul. Okay, because this would imply, like the Six of Cups implies that, you know, these two people are able to connect because they're open. right? They're open to each other. So this Queen of Swords may be needing to protect herself so that she can stay open for a soulmate. Or she also might be needing to protect herself from a cup that isn't quite right. Maybe they're red flags or something. Tell us about the Ten of Swords and the current energy. Okay, since this is the counterparts, when I'm looking here at the masculine side, and we can see that this is somebody who may be dating a lot, exploring options. If this is their counterpart, they may be feeling betrayed by this, all this activity, right? Like they're not choosing me, they're looking elsewhere. And clarified by the King of Swords. So there they are, the counterparts. These are air signs. A Six of Swords, yep. Somebody's moving to calmer waters, and an Eight of Swords. It's all swords on this row, guys. Check that out. Wow, that's a lot of swords. That's a lot of talk. There is a real sense of betrayal here. Okay? And, you know, maybe this counterpart is an air sign. You know, is this King of Swords here? Yeah, he is in the midst of all of this. We've got, you know, a lot of swords here. And we see maybe this is the feminine sailing toward calmer waters, getting away from, you know, whatever is happening over there on his side, on the masculine counterpart's side. Maybe a need to put some distance in between whatever they've got going on to protect herself, their self, maybe even their children. There may be a sense that the feminine even felt trapped. Okay, especially if what was going on, the feminine thought, hey, this is us, but he's juggling, or they're juggling, there's somebody else. This is making me feel like terribly, like really not very good. It can be very betraying, you know, when somebody, when somebody does that. I will say, though, that, the masculine, on the masculine side, it all depends on how he set things up in the beginning. If he was dishonest and deceived her into thinking he would be faithful, that's not cool. But if this is his nature, okay, just to be out here looking all around and doing whatever they want, for whatever reason, if they're honest about it, well, I think sometimes that's all we can ask for. You don't have to stick with somebody who's like that. It's a choice. The fact, though, that there are so many swords here tells me that it was the former, not the latter. She does feel betrayed, this Queen of Swords, by whatever this masculine counterpart did. Talk to us about the Ace of Swords. This is about a breakthrough. This divine feminine over here is having some clarity. She's looking for a new beginning. Yeah, and here with the Seven of Wands, she's defending her position. She is protecting herself now. She sees what's been going on, and she's like, no mas. That's enough of that. I deserve better. Yeah, maybe it's a King of Pentacles she's looking at here, other than whoever that fire sign was. And there may be fast movement in this new direction. Okay. This might be just a flash of insight, sudden breakthrough. I get a couple of counterparts who may be separating here. Yeah. I'm seeing more in the way of moving towards a new union on the masculine side than on the feminine side here. On the feminine side, there's more a sense of action, doing. With the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands, it's like increased activity, increased creativity. It's as if there's more healing that's needed on this feminine side. Like this is a lot of betrayal. Whereas on the masculine side, the movement in the present is just towards this, creative spark. Me light. All right, gang, that's your reading. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.